Hello, world changers. Rochelle Johnson with RJS Global Consulting Services. How are you doing in your entrepreneur journey? Have you gotten tired? Please don't get tired. Drink your water, go to sleep, and let's keep doing it. But in that vein, let's make sure we're not doing a bunch of unnecessary doing it. Let's talk about networking. You don't have to be everywhere. It's okay. Find one or two events, preferably one in person, one virtual, to attend. Make sure it speaks to your industry. Don't try to be all things at one time. And I'm saying this again, I'm the first partaker of my word. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm being laser focused to focus on RJS Global Consulting to make sure that I do everything to push out what I need to right now here in this space. This is why I am being intentional. Because being a serial entrepreneur, I desire to do all four of my businesses at one time. It's not realistic. I can do it. I still do it in the background, but my priorities and what's primary to me is focusing on my business consultants. Because I want to help these world changers get where they need to be, because we got to take over the world. But we can't do it trying to do 99 things simultaneously. No. We got to sleep. We have to sleep. And it's only 24 hours in one day. And we need to utilize at least 6 to 8 of those resting. Again, I'm the first partaker of my own word, the finger pointing at me first, and I'm just guilty. I feel attacked, but hey, it's the truth. But in terms of not being guilty of time wasters, let's look at what we attend, the driving distance, the effort that it takes to show up, and is it worth it? I'm not saying that networking, that you should not network. I definitely encourage you to network, because networking is how you help build your team, how you have your people, your different players in your pocket. Like as contractors, we need to, as business owners, we need to make sure we have our contractors in our back pocket at all times. And if you don't network, you won't know who's where. I mean, with the beauty of social media, it can happen. And post-COVID, I don't know if we're technically post-COVID, but COVID has taught us that everything can be done virtually. Like, you really just because you want a human contact, but other than that, you can do it virtually. Like, I get it. And I have some people say, yeah, but I'd rather meet you in person. Okay, well, I have certain days that I'm going outside, because other than that, we're going to do this virtually. Because the time that it takes, I can invest spending 20 to 30 minutes giving more to our meeting and being prepared for our meeting versus the drive time. But that's why I'm getting my jet. I'm going to have a jet this time next year. Yeah, I mark my word, my jet coming. But networking, don't go to a networking event that's not even, that don't match what you're trying to do. It don't match where you're trying to go. You can work your way up to those, but right now we want to focus on building networks within the network that you work in. Oh, I like that. Building networks within the network that you work in. Yeah, catch that. So don't be all over the place. Try to focus your events that you're going to. It's important to network, but make sure that you're networking within your pot of gold. Make sure that your events match what you are doing. Again, let's sow into where we want to grow. So make sure that when you put your 2 events on the calendar this week, one virtual, one in person, that is some the attendees, and most of the time you can see the attendees list. If it's open, if you have some of the local agencies that's there looking for business owners and of that nature, and you want to potentially meet the program managers, that's where you need to be. But if the event is just kind of sound like it's more of a social and a mix and mingle, but it's a business network, drink after work, whatever. Make sure that it meets what you're seeking for that week. Focus. World changes. We need focus to go where we're going and take over the world. Be blessed. Talk soon.